This is a .38 caliber revolver manufactured in Hartford, Connecticut. It is one of the most popular handguns in America. It is not a target pistol, nor is it useful for hunting animals large or small, as its accuracy cannot be guaranteed for long-distance shooting. No, there's only one thing this weapon is good for. Only one reason it's bought, stolen, or smuggled onto the island of Manhattan. It kills people. You must be wondering why I came here, Bullseye. Why Daredevil, man without fear, idol of millions, wastes a lovely autumn evening in the company of his deadliest enemy. The answer's simple enough. I'm here to play a game with you. It's called Roulette, but not the kind you play in a casino. Traditionally, Roulette takes one bullet, one gun, and two idiots. That's us. The two idiots take turns pointing the pistol at their own heads and pulling the trigger. The lucky idiot lives. You feel lucky, Bullseye. It's your turn. Hope you don't mind me doing the honors for you like that, Bullseye. It's just that I don't want you to miss out on all the fun. And you, well, why be polite? You're paralyzed. Can't move a muscle in your whole body. Can't even talk. And that's too bad. Yeah, too bad I did it for you. Of course, in a way, you did worse to me. Yes, much worse. You murdered Elektra, the woman I loved. Maybe that's why I want to play this game. But I don't think so. No, you killed Elektra months ago, and while that's made me do some crazy things, it's not what brought me here. Not directly. It's Chuckie. He brought me here. Let me explain. I was in my secret identity as Matt Murdock, first-class attorney, when I met Chuckie. The secret identity can be a relief, Bullseye. When I'm Murdock, I don't have to use my amplified senses to pretend I'm not blind. Anyway, it took my partner an hour and a half to convince me to represent Hank Jurgens. I'd argued that it was a job for a first-year public defender. Foggy told me it would be good therapy.
Mr. Murdock, come in. So glad you could come by. Guess you couldn't resist a home-cooked meal. Good for the soul. Chuckie, what are you doing, boy? Watching that video machine again. The Daredevil tape, right? I swear, why couldn't I have a son who watches football with me like a normal boy?
Sorry, Papa.
Dinner time, boy. Get your hands washed.
Yes, Papa.
Tapes from one of them TV specials showing when Daredevil clobbered that Bullseye in a TV studio. Happened a year or two back. Yeah, that's right. Guess you couldn't have seen it. Well, you ain't missing nothing, Murdock. Those TV people look out for any chance to show something violent or worse. And that's why me and the little lady here joined the Citizens Boycott for Morality. Figure somebody's gotta help the TV people from turning our children into sex maniacs. Pass Mr. Murdock the taters, boy.
Thanks. About your case, Mr. Jurgens.
Hank. Call me Hank. It's a good name. Well, I'm innocent, of course. It's all the fault of Sam Jutter, that bum spreading lies. Boy, pass me the rolls.
They're convincing lies, Hank. Mr. Jutter says you embezzled thousands.
Boy, what'd I tell you to pass me?
The rolls?
And what are these?
Beats.
You got something to say, boy?
I'm sorry, Papa.
I swear, kids these days no darn good. Jurgens just a jealous bum, is all. I got the promotion he was after, and he's been sitting on a tack ever since. I still don't have those roles, boy. Boy, are you off playing Daredevil again? Answer your papa, boy.
Not playing. I am Daredevil.
Liz, you said you talked to the boy. You said it'd be good.
I'm sorry, Hank.
Bad enough that boy cries till he's purple whenever we take his videotape away. Bad enough. But how am I supposed to make a good impression on Murdock here when my boy can't so much as pass the roads without acting crazy?
I'm not crazy, and I am Daredevil. Sometimes.
Don't talk back at your papa, boy.
But my stomach hurts. Can I go to bed?
You'll sit and eat your food and you won't talk crazy, boy.
But my stomach... Sorry, Papa. I'm sorry.
It was after dinner that Jurgens showed me his gun.
Wish you could see her, Murdock. She's a beauty. Regular peacemaker. Don't worry none. I got me a license for this baby. Yes, sir. My family's protected.
Yeah, that Jurgens was a real treat. But it was his son, Chuckie, who interested me. I had to understand the effect I had had on him. So a few days later, I paid him a visit at his school.
No, you don't remember. 'Cause Bullseye hit you on the head. You're the Black Widow, and I'm your partner, Daredevil.
You're weird, Chuckie.
Come on, let's go play. Yeah, let Chuckie go fly somewhere.
I can't fly, but I can jump around buildings like...
Chuckie. He seemed to be a sweet enough kid, more in need of some honest fun than anything else. And me, I could have used a round or two of applause. So I took Chuckie on the ride of his life.
Aw, don't stop now.
You're due back at school, Chuckie.
Yeah, but... I never met you before. I've been you. Sometimes I am, but I never met you. And you're my hero. Yeah, you're excellent. When somebody gets in your way, you give it to them. Pow! Nobody tells you what to do. You're free.
That's 4 out of 6, Bullseye. We're both lucky so far. You know what Chuckie said bothered me, but not as much as it should have. I should have gotten him help. Professional help. Fact is, I was charmed, not to mention thrilled to find myself admired. So thrilled I didn't look too closely at what I was being admired for. And the last thing I should have done, the very last thing, was to encourage Chuckie's fantasy. That I found out when I went to question the plaintiff in the Jurgens case.
Psst, Murdock. Things could get rough here. You better hang back.
Chuckie?
Daredevil, and I'm on the prowl. You see, that Jedder guy has it in for a good guy. I'm gonna clear him.
Chuckie, you have to listen to me. You're not Daredevil. You can't help your dad.
Get in my way and I'll clobber. Huh? Car starting. It's Jedder. He's skipping. I better...
Go home, Chuckie. Then I do my second dumb deed for the day. I was so curious about where Jedder was going late at night that I forgot about Chuckie and dashed off to switch to DD. Unfortunately, Chuckie didn't need to switch. That's 5. Lucky me. Guess this is it, Bullseye. But I better finish my story first. Judder rode to Central Park where both Chuckie and I ran into a bit of a surprise.
Well, my friend, perhaps you've come to your senses.
You're trying to squeeze me, Judder?
The voice confirmed the identity of the rough silhouette my radar sense provided me. Jurgens.
Papa.
Get it, Bullseye? Understand? Judder meets Jurgens. They talk. And it doesn't take a genius to figure out that in this case, nobody's clean. Except Chuckie.
Blackmail is what it's called, Jurgens. And you're gonna pay it. Else I'm following up my accusations with these photostats. Weasel, you won't. You'll just hand them right over. Or I'll blow your brains out. You're joking.
Papa! What?
You go on home, boy. Do what your papa says and go on home.
What are you gonna do, Jurgens? Shoot your own child?
I'll shoot you.
I was cocky, angry. I took my time with Jurgens. My third dumb move. Chuckie was, in his own way, a devoted son. His father may have been his only tether to reality. So the episode in the park did things to Chuckie. Bad things. I went to check on him at home a week later.
Can't understand it myself, Mr. Murdock. All he does is watch that awful video again and again. And say such strange things.
Papa's bad. Bad. Or Daredevil wouldn't have hit him. And if Papa's bad, so am I. So am I.
On the videotape, as in the TV studio where it was filmed years ago, I won our fight, Bullseye. But in Chuckie's mind, the battle raged on. Hank Jurgens' trial cost his family every cent they had, so I put up the money for Chuckie's psychotherapy. Months passed, and with them the trauma. Or so we thought. But then, on the day Jurgens was sentenced, one cruel child made one remark too many. And something snapped in Chuckie's mind. Lord only knows where he'd found the gun. Even for children, they're all too easy to come by.
You.
It was a .38 caliber revolver. Just like his papa's. Which raises the question, when Chuckie pulled the trigger, was he his father? Or was he you, Bullseye? Or was he me? The child Chuckie shot survived, by the way. So did Chuckie, after a fashion. We won't really know how Chuckie is until he starts talking again. So I keep asking myself again and again, what made Chuckie like he was? What am I giving people by running around in tights and punching crooks? What am I showing them? Am I showing them that good wins out, that crime does not pay, that the cavalry is always on its way? Or am I showing them that any idiot with fists for brains can get his way if he's fast enough and strong enough and mean enough? Am I fighting violence or teaching it? Or am I to blame it all? Maybe all the blame rests with creatures like you and Jurgens. Perhaps if Chuckie had a father like mine. There was a man, Bullseye. He made his son proud. If not for him, there never would have been a Daredevil. You see, the amplified senses, those I had for years before I became Daredevil. And the fighting skills, the acrobatics, they're just tools. But the man, He had to be inspired. As a boxer, battling Jack Murdock was second-rate, but as a father and as a man, he was one of the best. And when the time came to prove it, he was ready. All the odds were against him that fateful night in Madison Square Garden. He hardly stood a chance, and he knew it. He faced a younger fighter, a better fighter. And the gangsters, those fat, sweaty cigar-smoking monsters who'd catapulted him with fixed fights to a title match when he was years past his prime, they abandoned him. They ordered him to lose the fight, or else. Maybe it was because he saw me out there in the crowd. Or maybe it was just his pride, but battling Murdock fought and won the greatest bout of his career. The greatest. And the last. He died. And showed me what a man is, Bullseye. That's when I put on this costume and began my one-man war on crime. In all the years that have passed, I've held his image before me, shining, untarnished. I'm a liar. My father was far from the best. Oh, he tried very, very hard, but he was far from the best. There's another story. Another piece of my life buried deep, kept from even those I've held close. Long before he died, when I was just a boy, Dad made me promise to study, to make something of myself in a respectable profession. Mostly he made me promise never to fight. So afraid he was that I'd end up like him. It was tough keeping the promise, and once, just once, I failed. I was Chuckie's age when it happened, walking home from school.
Hey, Matty boy, why don't you play with us? Ah, leave old Daredevil Murdock alone. He's gotta read.
Please, that book, it's expensive.
Oh, expensive. Tell you what, Wimpo, I'll give it right back at you.
Stymie, Dad paid for that book with the last money he had.
Don't you worry, my boy. Said I'd give it right back at you. And here it comes. Page 1. Page 2.
You crummy.
Fight! We gotta fight!
It was the first time I ever lost my temper. Felt great. But when I got home, Dad was drunk.
What happened to you, Matt? Kids?
You ought to see them, Dad. Stymie's got a shiner, and I think I broke Jocko's nose.
I work my fingers to the bone. I take jobs no self-respecting man would take for you, for your future. You go and fight like a...
Dad, you're hurting me.
I'll hurt you all right. Matt, I'm so sorry.
I spent the night on the Brooklyn Bridge thinking about right and wrong, and how even my father could do bad things. How even Dad needed rules to obey. Rules. Laws. By morning, the course of my professional life was set. I would become an attorney. And I guess that's what it all comes down to, Bullseye. When I fight you and beat you and know deep down in my heart that I'm right in what I do. When I hate you and your kind so fiercely I could cry. When I can see that you are black and evil and have no right to live. When at long last, I've got you set squarely in my sights, and I smell your fear, and it is sweet to smell. When it comes to that one final, fatal act of
ending you.
My gun has no bullets. Guess we're stuck with each other, Bullseye.